what's up, I'm Arya and welcome back to my channel where every Monday I post something related to books. So if you are in love with books and you love reading, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And today's video is going to be a little different. I'm not going to recommend you books or give a book review or something. Today I'm going to help you out with how can you increase the rate at which you read books and how can you read more and more books in the same amount of time or even in less amount of time. So yes, since most of us love reading and we enjoy, I'm saying most of us love reading because there are still a few people who say that they don't love reading and they don't like reading at all. So I think either they have never read any book or it might be the reason that they have not come across good books. So I can even help you out with that. So if you think that you don't love reading and if you don't like reading, I can tell you the ways in which you will exactly find a book which you will definitely like. So if you want that video as well, make sure to comment down below. I will love sharing those tips with you. How can you find those books? But before that, coming to the point that how can you increase the rate at which you read. So basically these are very simple steps and these are just day-to-day basic changes that you can make in your schedule which will help you read a lot more. So for example, if you are reading just 250 pages per day, I'm talking about beginners only because I'm assuming that you want to read more and more books but you're unable to due to any reason in the world. So say that you're reading 250 pages per day of a book or of 2 or 3 books combined if you're reading multiple books per day. So if you're able to read 250 pages per day, that is, let me tell you first that is really good, that is great. But if you really want to improve that and you want to increase it to at least 400 to 450 pages per day, that you can definitely do by the end of this videos. I'm sure of that, it will really help you. So yes, now without any further ado, let's just dive right into the points that how can you increase the rate of your reading. Now the easiest and the most effective way in which you can improve the rate at which you read is by setting goals for your own self. Now I just gave you an example of reading number of pages per day, but that you need to convert in the number of books per week or months. I'm not talking about number of books per day because at a beginner level it is practically very difficult to complete more than 1 book per day. So I'm talking about weeks and months. So let's just start off very slow and steady, that set a goal for yourself that you'll read at least 1 book per week, which ultimately means that you'll be able to complete 4 books by the end of a month. So 4 books in 1 month is really good and great if you ask me at a beginner level. So this is basically how you can start, by setting small goals for yourself. I'm not saying that you cannot increase that. This will definitely increase after a few days and after spending a few months with this particular goal. So after that, after a few months, you can change it and shift to at least 2 books per week. So from 1 book you're shifting to 2 books, and if you have a really you think that you can do even better than that, be it. So yeah, set goals for yourself and you'll definitely see a change in your reading habit. Don't just set any goal for yourself, be very practical with it, because as for now, if you're able to read 2 books per month, don't set a goal for yourself of 8 books per month. That is like more than twice and thrice the number of books you're reading right now. So start off slow. If you're reading 2 books per month, take it to 4, take it and set a goal for at least reading 4 per month, and then you can increase that afterwards. So yeah, this will really help. Now the second point is to go for books that you will like reading. Now say that you like a particular sort of a genre. For example, say that you love reading historical fictions. Now try to go for books that belong to this genre only. Now starting off by reading the books from the same genre will actually help you read more and more, since you are interested in the plot and everything. So you'll be able to finish the book in relatively a lesser amount of time, which will actually and ultimately help you motivate yourself and your own spirit that yes, I completed this book in this much amount of time, that means I can do it, and you'll be able to go for another book with more and more spirit and confidence, which will actually help you read more in less time. So I think I made my point clear here. What I mean to say is read books from your favorite genre, and it will ultimately boost up your confidence in reading and help you read more. Now the next thing which you can do is to carry your book everywhere you go. Now this might sound very stereotypical or cliched, but trust me, it really helps. So if you're commuting somewhere, or you are going to your office, or not even office, if you're going to your college and you have a long, you have to travel a lot, carry your book in that time. Don't spend your time on the cell phone, spend it on your book. Try reading at least 50 pages in that time. If you're going anywhere and if you think that you might get some time, in the traveling, or you might get some time in between course or anything, carry your book with you and read it in that time. Now the most important factor here is that you actually go for a book in which you are very, very interested in. Now something or some sort of a plot that binds you and your attention to a great scale, and something which you want to discover more, or you want to know what comes next in the plot, that sort of a book. Because if you don't, and if you don't bind your attention there, you will be very easily distracted, because you're spending that time, but that very little time on the book. Apart from all of this, what you can do is to spend a dedicated amount of time on your books. And by dedicated amount of time, I mean just specifically splitting out some time from your schedule and saying that yes, this is a span of time when I'm going to do nothing else but read. And obviously you have to read in that. You don't have to do anything else in that. You can set a time for yourself depending on your capabilities and everything. So if you think that you can read for 30 minutes straight, set a time of 30 minutes. And if you think that you can read till an hour long, do it. If you actually spend a dedicated amount of time every single day on reading, it will become your habit, and it will actually help you a lot in reading, trust me. Now along with this dedicated amount of time, what you have to do is to go to sleep and wake up with your book. Now a book should be the last thing that you have in your hand right before you go to sleep, or just right after you wake up from your sleep. So it will actually help you improve your habit and your reading skills to a very great extent. Now another best way to improve the rate at which you read is by seeing other people reading more and more. So it is better if you join a book club, or you follow bookstagrammers or booktubers, or you join just readers communities. Goodreads is a very good community. You can go and definitely join that. It will really help you in reading more and more. So these things and these people around you, if you are surrounded by these people, they usually just do discussions on book, and they just talk about books every time, which will actually motivate you to read and know more about those books. So yes, it will definitely and ultimately help you reach your goals, and will help you read more and more. So this will actually help you a lot. Now my next point is really psychological, but it really helps, that do not cover your books. Do not keep them inside your cupboards or wardrobes or anything. Keep them out, display them on bookshelves, because if you see the books, then only you will want to read them. If they are covered every day, and if you don't see them very often, you will never want to read them. So keep them on bookshelves, and keep them in front of your eyes and in your bedroom, so that every time you look at them, you are tempted to at least pick one of them. So it will definitely help you in increasing the rate in which you read. Now the last point is very obvious, but the most important of all, and that is to start reading and read every day. What are you waiting for? Just go grab a book and start reading, and follow these steps, and follow these small changes in your routine. I think these small changes in your routine will really help you in reading more and more books. And if they do, don't forget to mention in the comment section below and let me know. I hope this video helps you, and if it does, make sure to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. And if you wish to get connected with me, you can do so through Instagram or through Gmail. I will leave the links in the description box below, and I'll see you very soon with a new video. Till then, keep reading, keep loving.